everyone, and welcome to Collier Creates. Today we are going to visit the ancient world of paper folding, otherwise known as origami. Origami began in China, but spread to Japan and has become a big part of Japanese culture. In Japan, legend says that a person who makes 1,000 paper cranes will live a long life. The crane is one of the more difficult figures to make. For example, the cat has only 5 folds. The crane has 26. So today, let's make the cat. Now, in order to make any type of origami figure, we need to have paper. For the cat, we need this size paper. Usually, the paper is in the shape of a square. Since we have a pink cat, why don't we make a blue one? Now, the crane, we need a bigger size paper. We need this size. And this also comes in a package like this. And you can see inside there's lots of paper, many different colors. Here's another package right here. And you can see how it shows all the colors. So I have this paper here, and it shows you in 5 easy steps how to make the cat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for the first step, we will take our paper, and as you can see, it's colored on one side and white on the other. And that's to help us remember where we are and which fold comes next. So a lot of origami figures start by folding the paper. This is fold number 1. We're going to make a triangle. That is our first fold. Fold number 1. Easy, right? Fold number 2, we're going to take these corners and we're going to fold one side up like this. You see how easy that is? And then we're going to take the other side and do exactly the same thing. This is fold number 2. Now in origami, the creases are really important because that will show us where the next fold goes. So we take our thumb and we want to really make sure the crease is very, very much creased. So we end up with this. Now we go on to fold number 3, and we're going to make the ears of the cat. So we take one side of the flap and we fold it over, so we end up with this. See how I just folded it over? And then I take the other side and do exactly the same thing. And I make sure that I crease it. And we end up with, we want to make sure the ears are even. So we can kind of adjust it when we, there, that looks pretty good. So you see, our little cat has ears. Then we go on to the last step, which would be step number 5. And we fold up this little part here to make the mouth. And that was step number 5. You see? So we have our little cat. Now I happen to have, and you can do other things or the same thing, I have a little piece of double-sided tape, and that means that the tape is sticky on both sides. And I put that right here. This ear, I'm going to fix this just a little bit so they're both even. Okay. Then I have a little pom-pom ball and I'm going to put that right on top. So that will be our nose. See? Now, I have some little eyes. You can draw these eyes on, but I happen to have some little googly eyes, and I put them on, and there is our cat. Cute, huh? And very easy. We made that so quickly. Now, I want to show you some other things you can do. This is a box. This is a gift box. Look at that top. Pretty nice, right? Then we have a dinosaur. This is like a little chameleon, I guess you could call it. Just lay that down. We have a zebra. And we have a giraffe. Up against there. Here's the dog that goes with the cat. I think it's very similar in the folding. And look at this fish. If you want to learn more about how to make origami figures, you can come to the library. We have lots of books about origami. For example, here is one called Origami Paper Animals. A lot of these figures that I have here might be in this book. We have ocean origami, origami holidays, even origami insects. And here's some origami for Valentine's Day, which is coming up really soon. We also have a website that you can go to. It's called www.creativebug.com/lib/Collier. You can go there and do lots of fun crafts. That is all for today. I hope you have fun making origami figures. Bye for now.